Well, hello there. Here we go. Part 5. This time, I'm going to be running a scenario that I've just made myself. I was planning on running one from the community, but let's just say it wasn't very good. It was kind of shite. Anyway, off we go. So, let's just get this beast ready to go. Oops, hang on. First things first. Open the doors. And we should pop around the front. Make sure we've got the right head coat on. Alright, doors closed. So we're at the beach. And we're down here at St. Ives. If you're not a Monty Python fan, you won't understand that at all. Okay. Cylinder cocks open, reverser, brakes off. Let's go, train, let's go. Let's open that valve too, that might help. Come on, chugger, you can do it. Yay, we're moving, okay. Cocks closed. Hello, LaserJet 899 overshoots, how are you? Acknowledge the guard's second flag there. Now this gets mighty steep, mighty fast, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Now, I'd love to tell you I've thoroughly tested this scenario that I just made, but that would be a lie. I got as far as St. Ert before I had to start the stream, so I at least know it works for there. Hopefully, we'll see a 101, another Jubilee, and maybe an 8F. Now, hopefully we'll see the last two actually move, but I'm not too sure about that. We'll see what happens. We might see them stuck in a platform down at Penzance. I too am enjoying Steam in TSW2. LaserJet. It's fun. I was chatting with some hardcore simmers with some very hardcore Steam desires before, and they're going, but it's not hardcore. And I'm going, yeah, it's for everybody, not just hardcore people. And we're climbing up a very steep grade here, and I am very quickly using up all my Steam because there's not much else I can do about it. But that's okay, because we're at St. Ives, down at the beach, and we're climbing up away from the beach. We'll just pretend that, you know, there was some way to turn the train around down there. We'll just pretend, like, you know, it's a turntable or something. Hello, Mark B and V for Vitty again. Welcome back. We're on West Cornwall Local with a puffy green thing, and we hope to see a 101, which I think would be a good companion for the puppy green thing. And I hope to see another Jubilee and another 8F. We'll see. Smelling the steam. Yes, LaserJet, I do have to admit, being around live steam, it does have that smell. Don't stick your head right in it though, because I'm tipping the oils probably aren't very good for you. We are nearly at Carbis Bay. And the poor little green Jub has somehow managed to get up the hill, which is good. It's more powerful than it looks. Don't want to go too fast down here because bad things. It's actually funny working on the preserve railway. It's not that unusual for people to walk up to the steam coming out of the snifter valve on top of the cylinder chest and go. And I always think, enjoy the lung cancer. I don't think I'd want to do it. Because, of course, we atomise oil into the steam to lubricate things. Oh well. And of course we use solid rock form global warming as well. Excellent. Not that our little steam locos are really going to make much of a difference to anybody, but because most of it just ends up on the ground. This coal is, in a steam engine, is intensely inefficient, and very little of it actually gets burnt. Most of it blows out the funnel and gets in your eyes. Well, Farah, I just built this scenario, and if I told you I'd tested it, I'd be a liar. So, I'm not going to tell you I tested it. So, we're testing it right now, is what I'm saying. So, well, we'll see what happens. It's not often you have to power on coming into a platform. Trying to get your locomotive to the end of the platform, and starting from here might be a bit interesting too. I think all the carriages get over the hump actually by the time I get to the end. Because this is just a tad steep, so the loco's on a bit that's not so steep now, but the carriages aren't there yet. The last one was kind of funny, Farah, I have to admit. And I tried to test the run that I downloaded for this. Test run, the one that I downloaded for this. And let's just say it went badly, so I quickly made my own. Ooh, train's shorter than I thought it was. That's okay. I thought I'd have to go off the end of the platform to make it fit. I was wrong. That's okay. So I quickly knocked up a scenario, and away we go! Alright, that's enough time for them to not get in, because, you know, they don't. Let's go up the front so we can watch it go. Cock's open. Release the brakes. Let's hope she can move, because look at the gradient. Yeah, I could imagine, Laserjet, that would be a tough one. This has got to lift it on a 1.7%, but at least the train's on a not quite as steep bit at the moment. Getting there, getting there. If she doesn't lose her footing, she'll be okay. Of course, the station stops aren't really long enough to recover the steam either. So you just go for it and hope that your, wait for it, invisible fireman with their invisible shovel and their invisible coal keeps up with you. Let's go inside, a bit lighter. And it's pretty here at the beach. Nice day for it. First day of summer where this is. First day of winter where I am. And I gotta say, it's a bit chilly. Bit chilly. Yeah, that'll be fun. 1 in 77. So this is pretty steep as well. 1.7%. Which is probably about the same. Just thinking about it. It'd be about the same. And yes, V for Vitty, we can put steam everywhere. I was actually thinking about just changing all the locomotives on my horseshoe curve scenario and putting them on that, but I thought I'd make one for this because I told people I'd use this route, so I should. I am running out of steam. It's a good thing I'm also running out of hill. I think it'll make it. So I don't want to throttle up too much or open the regulator up too much because look at my steam usage. My pressure, it is low, Captain. I need those logs from Back to the Future. We can just chuck them in and make purple smoke and green smoke and red smoke. Because she's struggling on the hill. I've got to give her that. We're almost at the top. gonna get there, I think. We're only supposed to do 10 down the other side, because it's pretty steep down the other side too. Who made a railway this steep, honestly? Yeah, I saw Overshoot. That's, yeah, that's pretty good. The blue one. That's impressive. That's a nice bit of work, given they had, what, 12 hours to do it? It's pretty good. Oh, I'm glad your grandkids love it. It's good too. Alright, we're now on the downhill bit. Our carriages have just crested the hill, so we need to get back under control. Now building up a lot of speed. I think we'll be okay. I think I've arrested it. We are going faster than the 10 miles an hour we're allowed because, face it, 10 miles an hour is boring. At the bit up there where I have to do 5, I will do 5 though. Very important. Oh, a red one as well, Laserjet. Nice. I had a quick look before and yeah, there's some stuff popping up really fast. People are doing some good work. Well, I've been sitting here all day broadcasting it to people. Other people have been sitting there all day being creative. Really cool. At least we're not in too much danger of its safety valve blowing off, because it's going to take a while to recover that pressure. It is now. Slowly doing it. Come off the brakes just a little bit, I think. So we'll pump the vacuum up a little. Yep, that's helping. Let's just hold it there now. Out there might be okay. Let's just let that sit and see how it goes. Little clinky train. What's funny is I don't tend to hear it clank on the line it belongs to, Liverpool Crew. Because the bloody safety valve's always going off when you're going downhill, blocking the clanking noises from when you're drifting. But here it's struggling to get the steam back, so we can hear it. Not that anybody wouldn't know there was a steam engine coming. They're big, they're noisy, and they're hot. So how's everybody finding it so far? Is it fun? Are you liking it? Any significant issues that need to be dealt with? I think we should give the people in this house the shits. How to use the dampers correctly? Well, until we actually get proper manual firing, there's not that much you can do to them. But what I would suggest is that when you're not moving, open them both completely, and that'll help keep your fire, keep the nice air going through. But once you start moving, close the front ones and only leave the back ones open, and open them to about 50%. I actually, look at the little cotton balls it's making. Got the throttle cracked open to keep the cylinders warm. I actually have no idea how much of an effect that will have, because just prior to release, all of the firing functionality was pulled. So the fact that you can actually select assisted and manual is surprising to me. We're almost at Lelant, and we can start powering again now too. And I kept the cylinders warm by keeping the regulator cracked open, so no need to open up the cocks. So we made it down the really steep gradient. Didn't run away, which is good. We're now coming into Leland. Hello, people of Leland, who will not get on my train because you never get on scenario planner trains, no matter what we do. One day this will happen. Alright, doors open. Did they open? Yes, they opened. Alright, get ready, reverse of full forwards. We are on a gradient that becomes quite steep quite quickly. Alright, people that never get on trains, don't get on. Let's see how we go. Hello Mario, you're back again. This is West Coast Local. We've left St. Ives and we're heading for Penzance. I'll get up some speed before I tackle the next steep bit. Yeah, LaserJet. You know one of us has got to do it. I'll have a steam engine floating along over the track. I was trying to remember before, does it center itself on the track? Or does it put one wheel on the track and the other one just in the dirt? I couldn't actually remember. But I'm tipping if you try and get any lengthy consist up the hill in Arosa, you're not going to get far. It's time to stop at Leland Saltings, the platform that no one ever stops at, but we're gonna. And no one's going to get on. Surprise. We'll get the back in and we'll pull up. That'll do. Doors open when it stops. And doors closed because they won't get in anyway, so it doesn't matter. And here we go. Cocks open, reverser full forwards, brakes off, bit of steam. And away we go, maybe. Come on, you're on flat ground, you can do it. Come on, Gordon, you can do it. That signal is at proceed. We do have a very low speed section coming up shortly, which I will stay in the loco for. We can let it pick up a little bit of speed for the moment though. It's rather steep, so we do want some. Yeah, I had a watch of their video. It's quite good. It will be better when we actually get firing. Why do you leave the small ejector open when firing? Because if you don't, so I don't want to do it here because I'm going uphill, but if you don't, you actually can't use the steam brake. Because you actually need a small amount of vacuum for the steam brake to work properly. Otherwise it just goes on, it stays on, and you can't release it. Just warn St. Ert we're coming. So the signalman doesn't hold us on the hill. Isn't it the way it clanks and groans on the curb? It's so cool. I'm going to try and hold this speed now. What will the signal say? I know the HUD says green, it kind of makes it cheating, but... Yellow! Yay! Let's go up the top. Well, there's the 101. So we should see that leave after we pull into this platform here. And it'll head down to the beach. This is such tight and weird geometry, that's why you have to run so slowly. Because it's very weird trackage, not train friendly at all. You are welcome, V. When we clear this guy's path, he should leave. He's going where we just came from. He's been patiently waiting there for ages. Here he goes. Actually, I think it was a she, that driver. Never mind. Here goes the 101 heading down to St. Ives. Which means we can stop here. And do the don't care stop, because, face it, no one will get in. Try and get to a nice spot. Here's a good spot, right here by the end of the platform. Covered in steam. Alright then. Did I open the cocks? I have now. Bit of steam and brakes off. And I'll open the big ejector fully. Where am I? Where's the train? Oh, there it is. I'll cross over onto the other track. Hello, Mr. Quicko. Welcome to the stream. We're on the WCL. And we have a Jubilee pulling some carriages. We've already seen a 101 heading off in the other direction. And we should see another Jubilee in an ATF. Am I driving along with the doors open? Oh, I am. Oops. Naughty. Very naughty. Alright, let's close the doors. Right, let's repeat all that again. And away we go. That might be a little bit too much, but we'll see. Ah, we're good. I'm enjoying it quite a bit, Mr. Cooker. It's good fun. We are still going up. I probably shouldn't have gone to 36 because this is a bit steep. We've got a bit of a climb coming up here. We take this one down to Penzance for this particular stream. And then when I do the last one for the day at 7:30 PM my time, which is in about 1.5 hours, we'll be doing the cows scenario. So I thought that would be a nice way to round it out for the day. And then I'll stop ignoring my family and spend some time with them. One of them just laughed. I always kind of thought this was double track, but it sort of is and sort of isn't. Because when you get down here somewhere, all the way down here somewhere, they really need some signals on this. Because this is why my scenario is a bit unhappy. All the way down here, it's single track. Did that. Put a single track chunk in the middle of a double track line. Oh well. And the way the dispatcher works is that it reserves the whole line, so until you get down there. We are sadly running out of steam. We are running out of puff. Fortunately, the gradient's starting to slacken off, so we will actually make it over the top. In a real train at this point, once we got to the top of the gradient, just as the loco crests, you would probably stop and recover water to build your water levels back up again. But we have pretend steam here, so we don't have to do that. In real life, if you didn't do it and you uncovered the crown sheet, which is the metal sheet at the top of the firebox, and you caused it to deform or split, you would have a rather nasty event on your hands. You'd probably kill everyone and everything within about 300 metres. Because a steam engine is basically a large green bomb. Alright, we're picking up now, so I can bring the cutoff back. We can let the steam start to recover. We're starting to head downhill, so I can cut off. Just keep a little bit on so that the cylinders stay warm. We'll start our fast bit of our run down to Penzance. This one's not the longest run in the world and not the longest stream, because between this stream and the next stream I have to make pizza. Because it's pizza day here, and we make it. My other half does the dough and chop all the toppings and make pizzas and cook them in the pizza oven. Good fun. Didn't want to bang my head. The dark side. The light side. Little cotton balls. Kind of cute. I'm at much better speed now, and my boiler's starting to recover. Actually, I can show you the ejector thing now, since we're going downhill, because if I stop it doesn't really matter. So if I close the small ejector, and I apply this, and then release it, so you have to get rid of all the vacuum. It won't do it till I get rid of all the vacuum in the system. Close the big one too, so I'm being silly. And if we get rid of all the vacuum, see how the steam brake just stays there? So this is the steam brake fulcrum. So we're gradually stopping at the moment. And if I open the small ejector, it will create vacuum. And you see how the steam brake fulcrum's going back in now? In there. We'll turn the big one back on, and we'll make enough pressure to actually keep moving. Imagine if I'd done that on the hill, we would have been completely stuffed. While it pumped back up. Alright, 3.2 miles to Penzance. I do believe the steam went through that bridge. That's one thing that they're probably going to need to do before steam is released into the wild so much. I suppose it's too late for that. But a lot of bridges and things don't have a collision box in the top. So there's nothing for the exhaust to actually hit. Hello, British Ace. Is there no audio? Oh, it looks like it's going out. It's a bit quiet because we're going downhill. And I am also good. I'm glad to hear you're well. You've been having fun and enjoying steam while riding your train. We all need steam decks. That's what we need. And then while we commute, we can play it. Hopefully you are getting audio out. If you haven't checked out British Ace, go look at his channel. It's cool. Certainly knows his shit about the routes he plays. Much knowledge. Very helpful for players trying to learn the routes. And he's always eager to please and help out. And even though we're going downhill, I am almost out of steam. pretty funny. Get back up the top. Hit my head on a bridge. Ow, ow. Now cruising along, heading for Penzance. I think my invisible fireman's forgotten how to make steam. I think that's my invisible fireman's problem. Oh no, it's going up now. Tiny bit. So now coming through the yard. Somewhere after this, I hope to see 2 trains. I would have liked to have seen them before now, but that's not how the signalling system seems to work on this route. Those of you who have been to the beach, welcome to the beach. Now fortunately here there's an 08 that can come and pull the train off us. We can run back up here somewhere to the invisible turntable to turn round, but that won't actually happen because I didn't build that. Yellow signal. It's interesting how we can reliably hear truck sounds on this route, isn't it? Welcome to Penzance. Where the other 2 trains I put into the scenario are dutifully waiting for us so that one of them can leave, followed by the other one. And we're coming into platform 4. There they are, they're both just sitting there. So if we go and sit at the back of our train, we'll probably see them leave. As we drift our way in, and I hope we are on a different track, good. The Jubilee should leave first, I think, but we'll see. That's what I told the dispatcher to do, but that's what it really does, who knows? There it goes. Jubilee's heading up the hill to go to the beach. I did grab some wagons from Creators Club, so this is the one that Kat made. The Barber Supplies one. Just because she could. And this is another community one here. North Stand. Yes. We now have fish wagons in TSW2. I don't know why in Scenario Planner you can only come into the outside platform, but it's just how it is. Rightio, welcome to Penzance. Final stop for this stream. Good. In the next stream, which will be after I've had my dinner, which starts at 7:30 Australian Eastern Standard Time, which is in 1 hour and 20 minutes. In that one, if I remember correctly, we are doing the cow scenario, which is bovine something or other, but that one. So, I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of fun on the WCL. I'll just show you the one we're going to do when we come back so you can see if you're interested or not. Bovine blockage is what it's called. And a four-legged friend has come to spot an early morning service between Liverpool, Lime Street and Crewe. Basically, there's cows on the tracks. All right, so it's been fun, and we've got one more to go for the evening. And if I did any more, I'd probably get thrown out of the house, but that's okay. All right, folks, have fun. Thank you for interacting, and thank you for being here. Enjoy. See you in 1 hour and 18 minutes. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I always like to get your feedback in the form of likes and comments because they help me understand what you want. Give the channel a subscribe and click on the tinkly things so you don't miss out on any new stuff. And thanks for your ongoing support. And please, be safe out there.